Hey there, internet friend. I'm trying something new today. Always something new, right? So, right now, this is live on my Facebook channel. It's live on my YouTube channel, and it's live on one of my Twitter channels. And what I'm doing is inviting you to have a virtual cup of coffee with me. You can have a real one if you want, but to do it, you just go to mysynergycafe.com. Let me see if I got a link here for that. I don't think I do. I could put one on here if I had to, but I'm checking to see in Facebook. I'm trying something new, and I wanted to see in Facebook if that link is actually on there, and it is. So you'll see in the description, it says My Synergy Cafe on there. So if you click on that, it'll take you to a web page, and it gives you an option of joining me. And when you come in, I'll have to admit you, I think. You have to allow your camera and microphone so that I can see you and hear you. If you want, you can cover it up, and then I can't see your face if you're shy. But I have to watch it kind of close because there might be some weird people on the internet that might see this. And, we'll have to deal with them. So I'm doing this because, for those that don't know, I've been in the event business for a while, and I can't go to any events. And going a little stir crazy. There's that profile, that platform called Clubhouse. If you remember that, it's still happening. It's Clubhouse, and people are doing real-time interaction. So I see that there's two people watching right now, and I'm not sure if you are watching on Twitter or if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook. But again, if you click that mysynergycafe.com link, that will allow you, it'll take you to a page where you can join me for coffee. You can also get on my list, of course, if you want to do that. So what I'm doing right now is kind of bringing back, I remember there was a platform that I liked a lot. It was called Blab, and it integrated with Twitter, and it allowed multiple people to come on and be on the screen. I think it limited 4, but it allowed multiple people to get in the chat. So I'm checking this out. And I know a lot of people are afraid to be on the internet and be seen on the internet. It kind of makes you wonder, what are you doing on the internet? So some people will come in here and they'll leave, and I understand. I guess I'm just brave or stupid. Brave or stupid, I'm not sure which. But we're having some fun. So we'll call this Magic Monday. See what happens on Magic Monday. I want to again go on Twitter. I'm going to go on Twitter and find out if this is actually broadcasting, and it is. Right there. I'm going to put My Synergy Cafe in the comments. My Synergy Cafe.com. This is kind of a neat idea in that if someone's there real time, they can join me. And if they go to the page and they want to join my list and learn about other things, they could do that. So doing what I can to make this internet thing seem as human as possible. We'll see what happens. So there it is. Unplug this. There it is on Twitter. So it's working. Just waiting for somebody to show up. I see the little eyeball there. Looks like somebody's here. Are you watching? Anybody? You can leave a message in the comments. So this is sort of a hybrid of Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I say Twitter because it used to be Periscope, but Periscope has evaporated itself, but it still works to go online with Twitter. So let's see what's happening on my YouTube channel. This is interesting. This is it's an interesting world here we live in. StreamYard. Where's mine? It doesn't show mine. I want to see mine. My channel. There it is. It is live, but it's not moving. It's frozen. So it's alive. Let's see if this is live. There it is. So it's alive. Let's see if this is live. There it is. Did you hear that? It's alive. Let's see if this is live. There it is. I'm getting an echo. Okay. So it's on YouTube, and I've got 1,000 some subscribers. Here's a comment. What do we got? Who is it? Omar. How you doing, Omar? Omar says hello. So Omar, I don't know if we're connected on Facebook or not, but it's good to see you here. Again, if you're interested in coming on video and having a conversation about whatever it might be, we can do that. So let's see, where's Omar? This is interesting. There's Omar. New York City. Well, welcome from New York City. I've been there once. Well, no, I've been to New York City once, but I've been around New York a couple times. We did a little East Coast excursion. Yeah, New York is an interesting place to live. Oh, you're driving. Omar, stop it. We won't even post that. You're not driving. That's dangerous. But I understand. It's all good. Probably stuck in New York rush hour traffic. But I understand now that with COVID stuff, nobody's doing anything. So what else we got going on in this world? I got, per this thing, I got 2 viewers and 1 heart. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you got a co-pilot. Your wife is taking care of business. That's very nice. I like that. Little collaboration. So for those, again, that don't know, there used to be a platform called Blab where you could get multiple people on and have conversations, real-time conversations. And that's what's been missing from the internet. I'm surprised that Facebook has not taken advantage of the ability to get small groups of people, 2, 3, or 4, together to have real-time conversations. It's all this stuff back and forth. And I could go into some conspiracy theories and stuff about why they're not doing that, but we'll have to do that off Facebook, maybe do it on another channel. So this is pretty cool the way that I've got this worked out. I'm going to go on Facebook and see if I can click on my link. I clicked on my little link to go up to the page. There it is, Synergy Cafe. And if I wanted, you can see this. Can't see it very good. It's interesting, the colors change. So that red one right there, that will take you to join me. The one below that will take you to a page where you can get on my list and get connected and follow me. It has some of my other social media platforms. So it's interesting. But that's what the Synergy Cafe is. It used to be the name of my video show, but I rebranded as The Magic Brad Show. But it used to be Synergy Cafe. Do myself a little plug there. See, mysynergycafe.com. So again, what's kind of interesting about this is if someone's not on in real time, they might see this recording that will be up on YouTube indefinitely. So it might be an interesting marketing tactic if I can hone in on it and optimize it, align it. Can't post comments in some destinations. Oh, yeah, I know that. I was just a little note that StreamYard's using to let us know that sometimes you can't put comments in there. I don't know if you can do it on YouTube. Anyways, that's the story, Morning Glory. I wonder if I could, while I'm live, if I can edit this. I'm doing some experimenting right now to learn more about StreamYard. If I could edit and get off of, let me see if I'm getting any engagement on Twitter. Let me check. It says 2 comments. One was me. It's pretty, that's not it. Okay. There's just 1 comment. So 1 disappeared. It's interesting seeing this from multiple devices on multiple platforms and seeing what's really there and what is not there. Because this thing on Twitter, it showed that there were 2 comments, and now I just see 1 comment. So 1 comment vanished like magic. Hey Frank, how you doing? If you would like, you could come on here. You just click on that little link that says My Synergy Cafe. Yeah, thanks. Good job, he says. Frank is a fellow magician locally here in the Twin Cities. I think Frank's still in the Twin Cities. I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track of all your Facebook friends. Maybe over Wisconsin. Hudson? St. Paul? I'm not sure. So, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to get off of, that's what I was going to do. I was going to get off of Twitter and remove it. It says you are live. I'm not sure what to do. I'm just going to remove it. Okay, that removes it. And I'm going to add the Magic Brad Show. And here we go. We're on the Magic Brad Show too. Hey, so if this just jumped into the Magic Brad Show feed on the Magic Brad page, Magic Show page, I apologize. So Frank Togeson, Brooklyn Center. Whatever happened to Brookdale? Man, that's a bummer. That was one of my favorite malls, Brookdale. But not no more. So I'm also streaming live on the Magic Brad Show Facebook page. See if some people pop in here, there, and everywhere. I would like to have somebody join me and see if this works. If you go to mysynergycafe.com, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the banner up there. I'm going to create a banner for it. It's as easy as this. mysynergycafe.com. And add the banner. So that's the banner right there. Go to mysynergycafe.com, and that will take you to this page. And these pages are all temporary. They come, they go, they come, they go. Everything's on the internet is dynamic and always changing. So if you go to mysynergycafe.com, that will take you to a link to join me on StreamYard. You'll have to allow access to your microphone and camera, and then we can have a real-time conversation, just like we're in a real cafe. Isn't that cool? So we're getting this internet thing to be like real life. I think it'd be cool when they get into the holograms and stuff. You can actually just sit down with somebody and have a conversation. Oh, these notifications that pop in on your screen all the time, it's kind of fascinating, especially when you got 2 devices. I've got my laptop here, my MacBook Air, and I got my iPhone right here. So it's interesting seeing all these things happening in real time. I've been broadcasting for 14 minutes and 38 seconds. And the other factor with this too is it is 4 o'clock. There might be people at work, you know, they might be doing their job. Oh, the whole thing about jobs, let me tell you. So it's still going. Let me see what it looks like on the Magic Brad Show. Just push these little buttons. There's the Magic Brad Show. You can't really see that very good, can you? Looks better at an angle like this if I get the light out of the way. There it is. Let's grab a coffee. There it is. There's me showing myself this. It goes on for infinity. It says one person reached. Doesn't say who it is because they're protecting their privacy. But one person was reached organically, it said. I find it fascinating watching these things in real time to see what's really going on. Is it really going on? I don't know. So here I got a comment that says, Omar reacted to your videos, Let's Grab a Coffee, 9 minutes ago. That's pretty accurate. And my friend Janet Johnson, Janet E. Johnson, I asked her if Facebook was going to do the real-time thing, and she says they're working on it, maybe. I don't know if they are. Quite honestly, I think that I have different thoughts. Let's just say that. Comments. Got a comment that came in. It is Mr. Frank. Sorry, T-Mobile hasn't got my payment yet, so I'm kind of strapped on what I can do. Oh, interesting. T-Mobile hasn't received your payment yet. It's bizarre because usually that stuff goes right through just like that, and it's really hard to get it back. You know, refunds take 10 days, but deposits take seconds. It's kind of bizarre. Funny how that all works. Okay. Keep that tuned down. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm running out of things to talk about. If you want to throw a comment on there, maybe a question, I can answer a question and I'll give you my opinion. I wouldn't be a very good Rush Limbaugh, would I? He passed. Sad, isn't it? Maybe not for some people, but... Or who's another broadcaster? Tom Bernard on the KQ Morning Show. Frank Toga says, as high as tech stuff drives me crazy, I'm technologically incompetent. My daughter is not here, so she can help. My daughter is not here, so she can't help me. Yeah, that younger generation, they just understand that technology stuff for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's the way that a person's brain is developed. And, you know, like if you grew up in Japan, you'd be able to speak Japanese pretty fluently. But when you go to learn it, it's a challenge. Or actually from a magician's point of view, I believe my brain developed differently because I've been with the magic world. I learned how to do magic when I was a little kid. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, a guy made a quarter disappear, pulled out of my ear. And it got me practicing and doing magic as a hobby as a little kid. So my brain developed sort of seeing behind the scenes, so to speak. So that might be why the younger generation can just do this stuff. But quite honestly, when you get into like WordPress and stuff and just flipping through these apps that they claim to be user-friendly or intuitive, they say that these things are like intuitive. It's not for me. It's not for me. I'm challenged with doing it. It seems like I can get about 90% of it done. Then the last part, I just, I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Frank Togas has a question. You're going to get my opinion. Here we go. What's your opinion on unsolicited mail-in votes and these voting machines sending stuff out of the country? Well, I don't think that they should be sending stuff out of the country. I think there should be another way of doing it. Um, Whenever you get into a third party in the middle, there's always the potential for chicanery. That's just the way that it is. And then unsolicited mail-in votes. Unsolicited, I'm not sure what exactly that means, but you mean that people can just mail in a vote and nobody even asked for it? Well, I think you have to sort it out, but you would think that with the digital world the way it is, they'd be able to figure that stuff out with social security numbers and like citizen identification kind of thing. If you're out of the country, even if you are a United States citizen, if you're vacationing is one thing, but if you got dual citizenship, I don't know if that should be done. It should be, if you're a dual citizen, you got to pick one. You can't just be a citizen of multiple countries and then vote, but you have to at least be a citizen. And I would think they'd be able to figure out a way of tracking that. But I know that when you see some of this stuff, like someone's dog voted or somebody's grandmother that's been dead for 20 years voted, that's weird. That's my opinion of it. And just so you know, I sit in the middle, and to me, it varies depending on which side you go on with all that voting, the two-party system, and all that. A person's opinion will change with the circumstances in a moment. If you're like pro-life and you wouldn't harm a fly, if someone was going to kill you or attack your family, you might defend yourself and kill the fly. So that's kind of my opinion on that. And I'm playing it safe. And that's the way I play my life, kind of. It really depends. But if you got a voting system, I think they should also be able to go after that person. And if they find out that they voted illegally, broom them, abandon them, and they can go live in the country that they're staying in. If you don't want to be respectful to this place, this country, these borders and things. Oh my God, Frank, you just, I'm not even going to put this up there. I'm going to click it up there fast. Holy smokes. That's a lot of writing. So let me read it. Well, I got 2 ballots for myself, one for my current wife. It's one for my wife who had passed away, so I could have voted 4 times, and nothing can stop me. Of course, I didn't went and voted in person. Well, if you got 2 ballots, one was for you, and the other one was for you said deceased wife that passed away, that's not your vote, so you can't use it. So you didn't use it. That's good. That means you got some morals and ethics, and that's respectable. But I can see how someone would do that. They go, seeing I got 2 opportunities, I'm voting on behalf of my deceased wife. That would not be fair. Everybody gets 1 vote. You can't be using your cat and your goldfish and deceased people. That's just not right. So I think that's it. I can't really see the rest of it. So if you did not use your deceased wife's ballot, I commend you on that. That's not you. I believe the voting thing's 1 vote per person. That just makes sense. You can't be doing multiple votes. But that is a whole bizarre, weird thing, that whole voting thing. It's just, some of those countries, they have you dip your finger in that ink so you know that you voted. That's an interesting way to do it. But people figure out a way around that by cutting their finger off or something and go, I didn't vote yet. Because, the whole morality and ethics and stuff has really changed over the years. Oh, Frank says 2 were for me and 1 was for my deceased wife. You had 2 ballots that were sent to you. Well, tear 1 up. That would be the thing to do. I don't know how you got 2. I suppose it could happen, duplication or something like that, but it shouldn't have happened. But I can see how it would stutter or something when the thing is printing out, or There could be some corruption in there where someone takes it and does it a different way. Hey, Mike Wilkie, how are you, Mike Wilkie? Greetings, my magical cartoon friend. So I wish someone was on here live and we could have this conversation, but it's weird doing it as a one-way street, especially if you got into stuff that's political and religious and moral and ethical and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, people should just know. You kind of know what's right and what's wrong. So if for some reason someone sends 2 ballots to one person, that means you tear up one of the ballots you don't use. Or if you want, you could vote for both sides, I guess. But no, it's supposed to be one. Just, yeah. So you have some evidence that that stuff happened. And it could be a mistake. Mistakes do happen. But when you see a mistake happening multiple times, you kind of wonder, what's going on there? So that's my story, Morning Glory. I'm going to sign this off. Mike, appreciate you sticking around, but I'm 26 minutes and 30 seconds into this. I'm going to go make something to eat. It's time for me to have some nourishment. So that's it. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Magic Brad signing off. It was fun with this little experiment. I might try it again down the road. Let me know if that's something you think we should do. I kind of like the way that kind of works, but I didn't have enough fans to justify someone coming online. Peace, love, and happiness. I can't wait till this stuff breaks up. We can go to have pizza and enjoy life again. See you later. Take care. Be well. Thanks. Bye.